We have decided to settle for 4 hours for gold. So shortly after this, we look at a daily time frame and possibly weekly. Shall we first of gold? Gold is fundamental and crucial to whatever we are doing, and we will continue to track the price action of the gold. So in 4 hours, we had a bearish drop. I'm interested in the structure, which is very symbolic, with a very strong wick attached to it. So we are going to use this price action when the right time comes. So we have price updating highs after break of structure, price return here, supply roof, and final supply roof as sniper entry 2700 and 25, 26, 27, and sellers took over price. Now something important here to note is will buying resume because central banks are the major buyers, they are the bulk buyers of the yellow metal. Will they resume buying? Will People Republic of China continue to buy? Will Russian central bank continue to buy the yellow metal? Because these are bulk buyers. Will India continue to buy? The gold market is controlled by central banks. They are the major buyers of gold. So let's look at it and see if they are adding position or if they are selling. So we have another structure which is also very important to us in 4 hours. This is also an important price action for me, which I want to hold responsible for whatever happens in the price of gold. So when you look at the structure properly, you will see there's a demand floor here, break of a demand floor, price came and retested before break of a supply roof, price retested and went up to update the roof and assign supply zone, and price sold off, and when price returned to the ascending demand floor, it respected the structure before fundamental broke the structure, and when price returned again, it respected a supply roof. A broken demand floor becomes a supply roof, and when price returned again, it respected the structure again, respect of the supply roof, then broke the structure. After breaking the structure, price returns, respect a broken supply roof as demand floor. And when price returned again, it respected the demand floor before break of a supply roof. We are only interested in clean structure. If the structure is not clean, we don't want to be in it. If the structure is not clean, there is no reason to be there. You have no reason to be in a dirty structure. Let's be very honest. We have no reason to be in a dirty structure. So the structure must be clean. If the structure is not clean, we have nothing to do with it. When a structure is not clean, it's an indication of a foul play. So here we are going to make three bold statements which will represent the future of gold in coming week. In the next 5 days, in fact, we are going to make four line statements to represent the direction of price. And they will come in different color code. And we're making it for reference. We are not telling you to believe. We are telling you that we specialize in interpreting the structure of charts. So what the structure of chart is saying that gold accumulation is still on the way, but at the moment that correction has to happen. You can see price taking correction, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Price swing a constant high, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and price return again, lower low, consolidating, 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 return again to a demand floor, a critical demand floor where buying has always proven itself to be active. This is a buying floor. So on this floor, every time price returns here, it's a buy. After break of structure, this line, I swore by this line. I swore by this line. This black line, I swore by it. It becomes my litmus test. So I will explain it and also welcome criticism on the structure and the pattern of trade and see if this is true or false. Because this trade have evidence. The evidence of this trade is there. So we have the evidence and we don't show evidence of trade. But if we have any confrontation, then we show the evidence as to why this pattern of trading approaches the market in a more correct way. So when we return here, we can see what price have done here. Respect of a demand floor, break of a demand floor, leaving here empty to be filled. So sorry, we do not use very strong terms. Liquidity fill, liquidity grab, liquidity hunt, break of structure, change of character. I do not like those things. It's not like we cannot use it. But I want to use very local terms to explain market for you. I want to be as local as possible. Yes. So that is why we use this orthodox method to explain the market. The point here is to understand that the market happens zone by zone. Buying happens zone by zone. Selling happens zone by zone. And they happen at a specific trend angle. That is the strategy. There is a trend angle for every market reaction. And for me to explain to you, look at here. We have here a demand floor. Price bought, break of a demand floor. Price returns to retest, break of a supply roof. And when price returned, it created another demand floor and bought. This has formed an ascending trend line at a specific trend angle. And when price returned, it respected it at the same angle. It broke the structure and came back and respected it at the same angle. When price returned, it respected it at the same angle. And if price return here, it's going to respect here. So if we have a swing up to this level, then you expect good buy, good sell into 2,694, approaching 2,700 mark. Anything short of this, you are not trading within the zone. You're on your own. You are technically trading on your own. This is the structure of the market. Now, the next clean zone. Our idea is to be in a clean trade. We do not want messy structure. When the structure is messy, it is a sign that there is a foul play. And you don't want to be in a foul play because liquidity is involved. It might be your money, or you are trading for a hedge fund, or you are in a prop firm. So being in a dirty trade is an indication that you are part of the shady gang. And if you are part of the shady gang, believe me, believe it or not, you cannot win the war because liquidity drives the market. Central banks drive the market, hedge funds drive the market. How much do you have in your trading capital? So if you want to join the gang, join the leading gang. Look at where the institutions are and stay with them. When they move, you move. When they stop, you stop. When they sell, you sell. When they buy, you buy. Now I am telling you that the gold market happens in zone and at a specific trend angle. An institution wait at that trend angle. They must remain there. It's a collective action. So what we see here is a very strong price action. I swore by this black line and I will explain it and pay special emphasis to it. Look at when price return here, we have here as a demand floor. Break of a demand floor. Look at the retest candle. So I will use my vertical rule and place it to identify on 4 hours. When price return here, it respected the structure. So I'm going to label it R, respect. So when you see R, it means that these are candles that respected structure. Now, when price return again, now with these two, we have formed an ascending trend line, which was also cloned from our previous price action. Yes, we made some adjustments. We made some adjustments. So when price return again, we see it at this level, respected the same demand floor at the same trend angle After we have booked here a retest to what? A broken demand floor. Break of a demand floor, price returns here on retest. So what happened? We have come back here to retest the structure and we have swinged again. And when price return again on the same trend line and at the same angle, price respected the structure again. So I will also take it R to show that this structure was respected at this level. This respected the structure. Because before we swore, before we take oath that we must respect and obey, we must look at what price has done. Don't mind, this is very local, but it will give you the result. At the end, I will tell you where to buy and where to sell. Then by close of Monday, Tuesday, we see if we are right or if we are wrong. So what happened again? Then when price continued to swing, it came down, broke the structure. After breaking the structure, attempting to retest, but didn't come closely to the zone. But market returned here and respected the structure on Friday 20th. So I will also take here and place respect. So when you see R, R means respect. 4 hours candle that respect. This is what I want to see. That is why I swore by 4 hours. I want to see 4 hours respect or disrespect. That is what we want to see. So now price return again. Another 4 hours candle tap into the supply roof, a broken demand floor, and respected it. So we also put respect to it. Then finally, price came again on Thursday and respected the same roof. So by close of Friday, we had final touch to this roof, and by Friday, sellers have taken off from that roof. Final retest to a broken demand floor becomes a supply roof. So this becomes our new supply roof. Price trading below makes it a supply roof. Price trading above makes it a demand floor. So what this means is if we manage to break this structure, then our buyers will automatically shift from selling to buying. This is what it means. So this becomes a litmus test for us. It becomes a litmus test for us. So a break of this structure will ultimately push our idea from sell to buy. So if we manage to break this structure, then we'll move from the selling to buy. Now look at why I say buy. When price returns to this level, look at what it has done. Bought, return, bought, hitting the roof. If price returns to this level, it becomes a buying level where we look out for a buy opportunity on a break and retest. So a broken supply roof will now become a demand floor. So if we manage to return to this level, then begin to consider by close of 4 hours, if we make our way into this zone, believe it or not, you can see how the price has reacted. When price returned here, it bought. When price returned here, it bought and break of structure. So if price returns here, 4 hours candle, break and close above the um, blue ascending, the green ascending trend line, then we are now open to go long where we look at sell opportunity in the zone of 2,695, possibly into 2,700 extreme sell case. So this is what we have for our sell. I will change the color so that when price comes here, we will remember that Xavier FS Hub sent a free analysis using one of the most orthodox trading strategy, never unheard. It's not common and it's not conventional to what you already know. And I also want to let you know why we have defended this level. We have here a W structure. We switch from the bearish price action to a bullish price action where price have had a continuous buying before tapping into a supply roof. And when we came down, we broke the structure. But on break of the structure, price broke the supply roof and respected it with this candle. So I also want to put a respect sign. This is the candle that gave me the impetus why we call 2006 610, 613 for a potential buy opportunity. So when this candle came, I also want to change the color because on a different price action. Let's see, we make it something. Let's see, make it okay. So you see, when price came down, it respected the structure and bought. Return again broke the structure and messed it up once more, but return finally to respect the structure, respected it. And when price moved up to tap into the green zone, price returns on buy. So what we'll see technically is that SAU might move up once again. On 4 hours, we'll have another resistance structure. I want to limit our lines as much as possible. Look at this place. We have a strong rejection at this level. We have a strong rejection at this level. So we want to see what price does at this level. So you see, so at this level we have, so most likely price might get to this level. We have a breakout structure at this level. And if you look at it, we have here, why do we use this level? We have here price breakout and retest, and we have structure, break of a structure, and when price came, managed to pierce it, and when price returned, respected the structure, broke the demand floor, respected as a supply roof, broke the supply roof and respected as a demand floor, and break of the demand floor, price is bound to come down here and respect it. So it's most likely that as market opens, if price fail to break this structure, then we will likely get back to the green zone where we will sell. So if that happens, then it looks like market is trying to play a fast one on us. So what that happens is that market will continue to range. So tap into 40, 2640. 2640, you begin to sell at 2640. At 2640, you will see rejection where market will drop again. You see, so if we have the 4 hours candle reject at this level, then there is a probability that price might come here, ultimately break the structure and continue to sell, where we look to tap into a previous low where we gain access or buy. So 2582 is another area where we expect a buy opportunity if buyers fail to hold that level. So at this level, you begin to look for buy opportunity. Gold is still very much bullish, and in a more extreme case, price can flip way below that. Price can flip way below that, and on that we have an ascending trend line, which I want to pick. So you see price return to this level. So if price returns to this level, it's going to be a double confluence where we expect price to play along the ascending trend line. So at this level, it holds very well that if we break out from this structure, then it gives us an opportunity to sell. But if we break above this structure and it's very evident that we clean 40 level, then we are going high into 2600 and the 94, 95, 2700, where you see a strong bearish drop. So we have three trade opportunities in coming days. The first trade opportunity is if price will respect this level where we have formed an M structure. We are looking at this structure. Now, let's try and see something. We have here, because it looks like price sitting on a strong demand. You can see this structure. I like that structure. So it tells us something about the current buy at 2612 and 13. That price is sitting on a demand. Look at the structure. This is 4 hour structure. So 4 hour structure, you can see that price create a resistance structure, break off a resistance structure, try to buy, break off a demand floor, respected the resistance structure, break a resistance structure, price on demand. So most likely price will move back and test 2638 into 2640 and sell down. But mistakenly, if buyers push above that level, it becomes a buy. A break above that level will ultimately call for patience. to allow price, it doesn't matter when it takes Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday or Thursday. We have only one fundamental analysis